How you guys doing today? My name is Issa. Welcome to Sunnah Aroma Academy. This is lesson 36. Lesson 36, which is Egyptian Musk. Yep, Egyptian Musk. Now, there's a reason why I titled it Egyptian Musk, because there's a quote when it comes to the oil business, when it comes to the fragrance business. There's a very famous quote that says, if you don't have Egyptian musk, you don't sell oils. If you don't sell Egyptian musk, you don't sell oils. Very famous quote amongst, hey, how you doing? Oils for yourself, your samples? Alright. So much so that I even got the incense in Egyptian musk. I got 3 packs of these. I got like 300 of these made on deck. So therefore, they sell real good incense and the oil. Now, the thing is about Egyptian musk. Hey now, free sample for y'all today? Oh, I remember you. Now, the thing is about Egyptian musk is, first let me tell you how I first got introduced to Egyptian musk. I got introduced to Egyptian musk by one of my homeboys from back in the day. I was in junior high school. I was living in Cleveland, Mississippi. I was going to Eastwood Junior High School. One of my best friends, his name was Marcus. One of my homeboys from the past, his name is Marcus. He had some Egyptian musk. Now this guy, he was years above us. He was years ahead of his time. 13 years old, but he acted like he was 20, 21, had a job, had his own car, and he gave me some Egyptian musk. He had it in a bottle. I remember it was like the little swirly bottle. He rubbed something on me. I didn't even know what it was. I didn't really find out about the importance, the value, the popularity of Egyptian musk until, how you doing, fella? How you doing, man? All right, you ready for your free sample today?
No, thank you.
You're welcome. I didn't know about the popularity of Egyptian musk until when I came here to Detroit, and I say back here to Detroit because I'm born in Detroit. I was raised in Cleveland, Mississippi, but I'm from Detroit, born and raised here in Detroit, Hutzel Hospital. So when I came back here to Detroit 10 years ago, like I think I was maybe 24 years old, like 24. I'm 23 years old. I became familiar with Egyptian musk. And then right away I said, oh, wow. It took me to the age of 24 years old to actually find out about what this guy was giving me, which was Egyptian musk. So he was so ahead of his time that I didn't find out about the importance of what he was actually wearing until when I turned 24. But long story short, just like I said before, just like they say, if you don't have Egyptian musk, you don't sell oils. You can go back to the 60s and the 70s. You will hear old school cats talking about Egyptian musk. Now, what does Egyptian musk do? Egyptian musk is one of those fragrances that it trails like 20 feet behind you. How's it going now? It trails like 20 feet behind you. You can be from here to probably across the street, especially if the wind is blowing right and you got the right type of product. It's potent. And you get it from the right person, nobody cuts it, you'll see very clearly that, oh wow, this Egyptian musk is something unique. And the thing is, Egyptian musk is like, it's kind of like an illusion, kind of. And the reason why I say that is because when you put it on, you don't smell it. You don't smell Egyptian musk at all. When you put it on yourself, you don't smell it. But everybody else do. When you walk past people, that's, hey now. So you just gonna walk past me now? See? Okay. Everything's okay? Yeah. All right. So Egyptian musk is one of those type of fragrances that when you put it on, you don't smell it, but everybody else do. And Egyptian musk always been like that for the last 25, 30 years. Now, there's many different types of Egyptian musk. You got the red Egyptian musk, which is like it's like dark red, and it's thick, and that smells like It smells like cotton candy. It smells like, yeah, it smells like cotton candy. Actually, bubble gum. It smells like bubble gum. But once it's real thick, but once it gets in your skin, the whole smell changes. You can smell that sweet musk smell. You got clear Egyptian, actually clear Egyptian musk. That's the one that I was first introduced to by Marcus, the one I was telling you about. It's clear and it's thick. Now, the most popular Egyptian musk is the one that everybody is normally familiar with, is the one that is like golden brown. It's golden brown and it's very thick. And I'm going to get it in a minute. Right here. And I keep this one by the big bottle. You see that? I got a big bottle of this right here because it sells out quick. And I actually have done a research and I found out that when it comes to Egyptian musk, that ever since 1960s until this day, 2015, that's the top seller. Every wholesaler, that's one of the top sellers. That's oil that pretty much is always going to sell, Egyptian musk. So any of you guys who sell Egyptian musk, you need to have Egyptian musk in your collection. As they say, if you don't have Egyptian musk, your oil collection is insufficient. Your inventory is insufficient. Now, if you go to the dollar store, don't be fooled, by the way. If you go to the dollar store, they got some Egyptian musk there. That stuff is cut. Don't buy that. Don't sell it. Because what's going to happen is you're going to sell it to a customer. Only time a customer will buy that if the customer doesn't really know anything about Egyptian musk. But when they actually find out about the real Egyptian musk, because Egyptian musk is so popular that when somebody wear it and somebody say, okay, what do you wear it? And they show them the bottle, it says Egyptian musk. They say, no, that's not Egyptian musk. Matter of fact, let me get back to you. I'm going to go buy some and I'm going to tell you how the real Egyptian musk smells and look. So if you don't have Egyptian musk in your inventory, in your collection, you need to get it right away. It sells quick. I sell out of it often, very often. Okay? So again, this is lesson. Let me tell you a story before I close out. Oils, incense, free samples. I'm going to tell you a story. And just by the way, if you look at lesson, I think it was lesson 33. No, lesson 30, either 34 or 35, where I talk about make your blends, create your own blends. Egyptian musk is one of those type of oils that is good to make. It's good to mix with your blends. Very good to mix with your blends. I'm gonna tell you a blend that I got a blend that I made myself. I call it Paradise. And I use 4 oils to mix it. You know that I'm not going to tell you. I use 4 flavors to mix it together. So I made it. I first made it up like 6 years ago. How you doing, fellas? All right. I made up. What's that? I come here every single weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
My man, he said, come on weekend.
Right.
Every chance I get, I ain't with my wife, so I come up and bang them and fool around for me with the guys out there. I said, man, I can't drink everything. Sometimes, all right, every day, man, doctor got me down to $4 shot.
Any specific fragrance you was looking for?
No, what you got?
One of my top sellers for the men now is, of course, Cool Water. And that's a classic. That's nothing new.
She took me out this week. I think it was Monday or Tuesday. One day this week, I went out there. She bought me the stuff. Let me see, man. When I come out here, I'll see what happens.
Sure. Okay.
You got the little bottle?
I got the dollar bottle still.
Okay, because the guy told me one. Let me see. What are these in here?
These are
the little skinny bottles.
Yeah, the dollar bottles. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. He's gonna give me 50 cents.
50? No, I can't do it 50 cents.
You know,
Because I'm gonna tell you something.
if
These dollar bottles here.
The fragrance good.
But
I can go along with you on that. Yeah.
Let me explain something.
Too good, man. But brother, help me out. You think I'm gonna stand there and pussy?
All right. Give me 1 second. Just give me one second. These bottles here, I sell them $1. They last you 3 weeks. Now, if you go to Macy's, right, and you buy the actual cologne of cool water you can, now it's on sale because it's been out so long, maybe 45, 50 bucks, right?
Yeah.
Now, at the most, it probably lasts you, what, a month and a half. Let's say you buy 2 of these right here, and it lasts you a month and a half. How much money you have been saving? Over 40 bucks.
All depends on how you doing it.
Right.
You know.
But I'm saying, my product is potent while that stuff is cut down.
Yeah, it's long and good like that, man. And she don't wonder why I got this one. Man, that's the text is double a little bit. That's a good all my back, bro. I see if I can get $1 or something out of it.
Okay.
She probably work it out for me. Is this the only one you got, the cool water?
No, that's just one of them. I got another one. I made it myself. I call it Sunnah Aroma Remix. And did I bring it out already? As a matter of fact, when you come back out, I have it for you. I'm still setting up right.
Okay.
All right.
You just got it on, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So again, the story about the fragrance paradise that I made myself. Actually, what happened was I put it on and I walked to a store. And this lady was following me around the store. I was also like, maybe she got the same taste that I have. She see that she liked the same thing that I like. She's walking around the store, seeing the same things that I like. But at the same time, I still got my guards up. Now, as I left out the store, she's still following me. Now, because I think militant, I was thinking, okay, well, what is she up to? So I'm still walking, and she's still following me. And so what happened was, she was so far behind me, so I didn't really see her as a threat. So I kept walking. And when I got to my house, I thought she went away somewhere. I looked behind me, I got to my house, she was right there. And she said, baby, listen, I apologize for following me to your house. She says, but whatever you are wearing, you smell so good. I don't know what that is you're wearing. She said, it's like, it kind of hypnotized me. How's it going? It kind of hypnotized me, and everywhere you was walking, it's like it was trailing behind. She said, it smells like fresh, clean laundry, but the smell was trailing. And so she bought some from me. She followed me all the way to my house, and she bought some fragrance for me. That's probably one of the best compliments I ever got in my life. But the main thing that I used to actually mix the oil was actually Egyptian musk. So again, this is lesson 36, which is Egyptian musk. You got to get it. If you don't have it, go get it. Customers, if you don't have it in your inventory, go get it. Guys who sell the oils, if you don't have it, go get it. Wholesalers, if you don't have it, go get it. Lesson 36, Egyptian musk, Isa, CEO, host. Thank you.